Okay, very well. I am going to go ahead and go to our mathematical facts today, and then we'll see, okay? We'll see how important it is for us to understand who God is and understand the Scripture, okay? This is the 19th index additive TPC. TPC is twin prime companion prime. So, which means that these are a class of numbers, prime numbers, that if you add a twin prime companion to its index, then it becomes another prime number. So I have this little table here. So the 19th index additive TPC prime is 6703. Okay? So I put that little table there and you can see it. The 19th such number is 151 plus 6552, which adds up to 6703. 6703 has different roles in the mathematics that generates the order. How does it do that? 6703 is the 150th happy prime. Okay? And for you guys out there, what you do is you go to your Google search box and you say happy prime. And then you can read all about it. Okay? I discussed this one time. I don't have time to go through it this time. Okay? Just know that it's the 150th happy prime. 114th composite is 150, and 114 is the number of surahs in the Quran. Okay? So this immediately connects the 19th such number to the number of surahs in the Quran. So it generated that. It generated the number of surahs in the Quran. Right? 6703 happens to be the 333rd long prime. Again, long prime is more complicated. Okay? These are not that, you see, what I'm trying to say that the math is very, very complicated, but the numbers are very simple to see. Okay? So, if I digress and just go to Google, and in your Google box you say long primes. And it tells you full repetant prime or long prime. And then you do on this thing on the wiki page, and it tells you what it is. In number theory, a full repetant prime, proper prime, or long prime in base B is an odd prime number T such that the Fermat quotient, okay, gives a cyclic number. That's very complicated, isn't it? Okay? It's a very complicated math. Okay? Isn't it? But the point is that there they are. All of them are here, tabulated for you so you can look at it. Okay? It's right here. And there they are. Go on the list. Click on the list. It tells you, gives you the list. Okay? Here it is. Okay? Anyway, so go back to our slides here. So 333rd long prime, but 333 in base 19 is equal to 1143 in base 10, and 1143 is 9 times 127. Okay? So this number 6703 generated a book which has 114 chapters. It also tells you this chapter 9 has 127 verses. Okay? We'll just go on. We're not finished yet. Okay? 6703 is the 438th Gaussian prime, and 430th composite is 538, but 538 is the non-Chen prime is 9127. Again, if you want to do that, you go there and go back here. And in the box, you say Chen primes. Chen Prime. And it goes in here to wiki page. And it comes in here and says, whoops. Says the first few non-Chen primes are these. And then you click on this and it gives you a list. And it gives you 1 to 1,000 right here. Okay. That's what that is. Okay. So okay, so that's what it is. So we go right there, and then so 538 non-Chen prime is 9127. 538 composite is 658. We discussed this last week. 658 is the index of composite. 798. 798 is the frequency of K+H+Y+A S in Surah 19. Furthermore, the index of composite 438, remember that was the index of 538, okay, and it was the index of Gaussian Prime 6703. That number's index is 353, but 353 is the exponent of the 19th Gaussian Mersenne Prime, and is the frequency of Ha plus Mim in Surah 42. Okay, so no matter how I look at this, this is the idea of the 19. See, look, if I go backwards from this last bullet here, I can generate it again. I can go back to this, go to 438, go to 438, goes to 538, goes to 9127. You see the cycle there? Or you can go the other way. This is absolutely mind-boggling. That's what I said, that putting this into the machinery of the Quranic structure, and then the literal message which is in the scripture itself. We have to pay attention. And we have to lead our lives accordingly. That's what it means, lead a righteous life. Okay? We thought that righteous life is just going and, wash and say a praise and stuff like that, turn your face to the east or west. Okay? It's a lot more than that. It's a lot more than that. As we get to know who God is, then we owe to Him to obey Him, okay, to respect His laws, which ends up to be to our benefit. If you are not altruistic, which you should be, if you are selfish, it's good for you. Okay? But we should do things because it's the right thing to do. Okay. So when we know who God is expanded, we cannot contract. Okay. Because we really, if we say this, I've said this so many times, we really do not put our trust in God. We're having a problem with that. We say it. We utter those words. But we really do not do that because we think that something is going to happen. Okay. We have to obey to the letter. And we do that, then we're happy. You're fine, no problem. If we don't do that, then we're going to suffer the consequences. I'm going to stop here and we'll finish on. Joma, Allah Kafir.